Hey my friends, welcome back to the Messy Mom. We are going to be doing a super fun project today. As promised, I'm going to show you how to make this, okay? So, first things first, we need to get our supplies together. So we need our paint, we need a paper towel, we need tape, and we need a piece of paper, okay? And then of course, you're also going to need your paintbrush and a cup of water, okay? So we're gonna be working with watercolor paint today, and if you've never worked with watercolor paint before, that's okay. I'm gonna show you how to use it. The magic is that the paint is dry and we are going to use water to bring it to life and into real paint, okay? And we're gonna paint it on your paper. You might need a grown-up's help using the tape, and so we're gonna ask real nice for help if you are one of those that needs help. But otherwise, let's get our project started. Okay, now we have all of our supplies together. So our paint, water, our paintbrush, paper towel, and our tape. So what we're going to do with this, we are going to find where it starts, and so we can unpeel it. And you might need to ask a grown-up for help, because what we're going to do is we are going to make tape lines all over our paper, okay? And you can put these however you want. So, you peel the tape, and let's say I want to put one over here. All right, and then you tear it, and there's one. Okay, so you're just gonna make a bunch of lines. I would say maybe do about 5 pieces of tape, 5 lines, and make 5 lines all over your paper, okay? Alright, and this is how I decided to do my lines. And now what we're going to do is all these little spaces that we made right here, we are going to fill them in with paint, okay? You can do whatever colors you want, and mixing them however you guys want to do it. We're just going to fill in these spaces here that where the tape is not, okay? Okay guys, we have our tape down now. And this is just the way I decided to do it. Make sure that your tape is pushed down on your paper, because this is watercolor paint that we're using, and it might kind of sneak under your tape a little bit. Okay, so if you have never used watercolor before, the paint comes to life with water, okay? So let's just say I want to start with red, and I'm going to get my paintbrush nice and wet, and then I'm going to come over here, I'm going to put some red on it, come over here, get that water into the red, and then you'll see your paint start coming up. Alright, now I think I'm going to do it with this little triangle. Alright, there's that. Awesome. Alright, there we go. Alright, and there's some red. Now another way you can do it is by getting your paper wet first and just getting some water on your paper. Not too much, but just fill in your little area with some water. Go back and get your paintbrush wet again. And this time I think I'll do orange. So we're gonna get the orange paint nice and wet. All right, good. All right, ready? Now watch this. Ooh, see it spreads out a little bit more? The water kind of takes it and makes it flow with the water, which is really cool. All right. All right, guys, now you take the rest of the shapes that you've made and you fill them in however you want. Now you can let these dry for just a minute, and if you want your shape to be darker, all you do is just go back to that same color paint, like maybe I want my red darker or my orange darker. So I'm gonna let this dry for just a minute, and then I'll go back and get some more paint and paint over it again, okay? All right, guys, whatever colors you wanna do, I can't wait to see what it looks like. All right, so I am done. I have filled in all my empty spaces. And now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna let this sit and dry. All right, our paper is nice and dry. And we're gonna start with the very top piece of tape. So the last piece of tape that we put on, we're gonna start with that one and bring it up. Hold down your paper, bring it up nice and slow. All right, on to the next one. If it snags on the tape, you can just hold the tape down. All right, and look at that. That is so awesome. All done. All right, guys, we completed our project. I hope you had so much fun doing it. And make sure that you send them to me so that way I can see what awesome art you created, and so I can put them up on our website too for everyone else to see. So remember, we got to clean up our mess, put all of our stuff away for Mom and Dad, and then I will see you next time, guys.